So it's perfect conditions today for footy, but disappointing loss. What went wrong today?
We probably went away from what we do well. We had we had opportunities early again to get some more scoreboard pressure on, and we failed to do that. And certainly in the second quarter, first half of the second quarter, we went right away from our structure, and we just became messy and reactive to what Bendigo were doing. And good luck to them. They threw the ball around and they found space and scored early. I thought just before half time we played 10 minutes of really good footy, and we got back into the game, so it was level at half time. Unfortunately, we're only able to keep that pressure up and what we were good at doing for about 5 minutes in the third quarter. And then we got really messy for about 20 minutes and allowed them to skip away to what ended up being a match-winning lead. So there's some real positives about some of the way the team's playing for periods of time. We've just got to be more consistent, and we've got to get a better 100-minute performance out of the team. So that's what we're aiming to do.
You lost a few players early on to a few injuries. What did the outcome of
and that certainly hurt us. There's no doubt about it. There at one stage we've got 6 on the bench at the minute. We had 4 guys we couldn't use there at one stage. So when your rotations get cut like that, it becomes very hard to keep a balance in the team, especially when guys need a rest. So unfortunately, we can't control those things. So the outcomes, obviously Joey's got a bit of concussion. Well, I think he's got a bit of concussion, so that's going to knock us around a little bit. The other guys, I think, are going to be okay, so that'll be a bit of a monitor and see where we are in 48 hours' time.
Moving on to next week, what are you going to change to rectify this?
Well, there's going to be some changes in personnel. There's no doubt that some other guys are going to get an opportunity to have a game next week. We've got 3 or 4 guys that are unavailable next week as well. So there'll be a number of changes again, and which, look, in a way, it's great for our group that we're starting to get numbers of players through the side already. So what we get out of those new guys, we're just going to have to wait and see if they grab their opportunity and run with it. But that'll be the main change. We're certainly trying this week to address some of the areas we're a little bit poor in, and hopefully that leads to a better 100-minute performance for us.
No worries. Thank you, Thady.
Sweet.